Now look at the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada.
Here we go.
And it's the Warriors to start out. Well, thinking back to last year, the 2024 NBA Cup Championship, the Bucks defeating the Thunder 97-81. With Giannis Antetokounmpo being named the MVP of the tournament.
Yeah, Giannis with a triple-double in that final in Vegas, but it was defense that won it from Milwaukee, holding the eventual NBA champion Thunder to just 33% from the field. OKC had just 31 points in the second half.
So the New York starting five. Bridges out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Towns, and it's Hart in at the four. And MP getting to 2,000 points at a record pace.
Investing Zion Williamson, the fastest to do it in 40 years. The future of MP is bright.
And here is MP after OG Anunoby made that last three-pointer. Westbrook passes to Hart, and Hart throws it down.
A playmaker in every sense of the word. Westbrook is pretty much a walking triple-double.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, the Knicks look to go a little deeper down their bench this season. To that end, they signed veterans Jordan Clarkson and Gershon Yabusele. They fortified their reserves, and they hope it will bolster their roster for another deep playoff run.
Putting them in a good position. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report.
And that's how you execute in the open floor. Great job by MP to get to his spot.
Bridges for three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl-Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Back over to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against Dallas.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
I just thought they looked focused all night long. At no point did they relax or take their foot off the gas.
And Towns gets it to go.
Wow. Towns saying, hey, I can go there too.
MP outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. Westbrook kicks to Towns. Some nice passing by New York here. Westbrook against MP. For 3, Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Horford. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Jimmy Butler. Rudy's checked in for Hield. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Curry. A nice shot by MP.
MP looking solid from there.
Knicks trail by 4. And we see Brandon Podziemski. He's been a valuable player, Tim, since his first day in the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, he's just the type of guy every team could use. He's a winner, high IQ, a hustle player who connects the game, and he can hit shots from deep. Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Green dishes to MP. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Clarkson passes to McBride. For 3. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The 3 from MP. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 28 points for the game.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Clarkson. Offline from the high post.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Warriors lead by 9. Some changes. MP comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Moody. Towns, he's checked in for the Knicks. Drills it from outside. MP's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And New York looking at who they've got. The forwards are Bridges and Towns. Brogdon out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Robinson in at the center filling out the middle. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, when you grab the offensive rebound, you're already right there at the rim. It makes the putback that much easier. Well, certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 14. Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages, but they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against Dallas just played phenomenal. He added 61 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. Greg, we'll see if he can keep growing here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State, Al Horford is checked in for Jimmy Butler, and it's Buddy Hield in for Brandon Podziemski. OG Anunoby's checked in for the Knicks. Russell Westbrook comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. MP's shot is good.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
Bridges passes to Robinson. Now, here's Bridges. 19 points in the game. The kick out to Towns. New York moving the ball around. Bridges passes to Westbrook. 5 on the clock. Back to Bridges. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists now tonight. Warriors leading by 13. And here's MP for 3. And the Warriors another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Bridges. Now Towns. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's MP, and he slaps it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Green against Towns. Up top, Anunoby shoots over Curry, and through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Warriors ahead. They lead by 18. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Golden State Warriors. And that is a wrap.
You can feel the excitement. It's Las Vegas through and through. And coming up here on 2K Sports, the second half of the NBA Cup Championship. It's one you will not want to miss. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
A pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield. MP out there with Butler. And it's Horford in at the center position. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Remember, tonight does not count towards the regular season standings. Greg, do you expect the coaches to empty their benches?
Yeah, this one is out of hand, so you probably start the fourth with your best 5. If they can't cut the lead down, probably rest your starters and start focusing on the regular season.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Knicks. It's an 18-point game. A 3 from MP. Cans it from downtown. MP's got 49 points in the game.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Hart kicks to Anunoby. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. New York, no good that time either.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a 3 of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Good, that's another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making it GA look all too easy right now. Westbrook passes to Hart. Towns down low, guarded by Horford. Towns with the bucket. Towns has got 5.
And that is their first make of the third. Let's see if that gets them going.
Warriors leading by 22. You know, Tim, they say you can't measure heart, but Jimmy Butler, he plays with a lot of heart. He is non-stop.
Well, you could talk about his skill level and IQ, but Kevin, what you love about Butler is his competitive will, and he saves his best for the postseason.
Anunoby hits the three-point bomb. Anunoby's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling. Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Latray. Again, what an avalanche. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
They say defense wins championships. Well, it also wins awards, and his defense during this stretch has been nothing short of jaw-dropping. He has been disruptive with his challenges and has accounted for a metric ton of turnovers with his ball hockey. You have to give it up to this man.
Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Anunoby. Westbrook's got his first bucket of the night. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
And that's just high risk, low reward. Contested mid-range jumpers drive the analytics guys nuts.
Oh, nice pass by Butler. He can be tricky to defend because he can take the shot or give it up just as easily.
Back to Anunoby, and stolen by MP. Puts up a 3, and yep, another basket.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Anunoby has the open look, and the Knicks miss again. Here's MP. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Back to Bridges. To halt the run. New York, no good that time either. Good if it goes. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the 4th.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a host player.
Checked in for DeAnthony Melton. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Josh Hart comes in for Gershon Yabusele. Anunoby, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Brogdon. Towns kicks to Hart. Shot from the wing, and he hits the jumper for 2.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Josh Hart out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Bridges. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. Out to Bridges. Towns, a screen on MP. The second chance effort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on MP.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Tim, as we look at the area of modern medicine, isn't it amazing how it's helping extend playing careers?
Yeah, it's really incredible, Kevin, how these procedures now are so much less invasive. Guys come back sooner, and they're able to play longer. Just look at Klay Thompson gifting his 2022 championship ring to the doctor who performed his Achilles surgery. Now, that's the kind of impact these doctors are having.
It really is amazing. Towns finds Bridges. Towns, a screen on Payton. Bridges, no one around him. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Here's Bridges, played in with a nice touch off the glass. Bridges has got 30 points.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
A nice shot by MP.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
And the thing about Westbrook, everything he does is explosive. I mean, so difficult to contain.
6-second difference between shot and game play. Wasted no time on that one.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
Towns, the screen. Podziemski grabs the board. Here's MP, and the Warriors take on 2 more.
Yeah, he goes to the fadeaway right there. I think he thought the defense was a little bit closer.
And they've done it. We have crowned our first champions of the season, the winner of the NBA Cup.
Well, they earned that trophy, and man, the Cup certainly added another layer of excitement to the NBA calendar.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill